We've got an interesting situation going on where some people think that VIP boosters from Double Masters are going to be $40, and other people believe they're going to be $100. Which is the actual price going to be? Let's dive in and find out. Greetings, owners of fine luxury cardboard rectangles. My lord, for those of you who were here in the live stream earlier today, you will notice that the live stream had cut out due to a power outage, and we went many hours without power. So I am now behind schedule. This video was already supposed to be out by the time I'm recording it. So $100 for a VIP booster pack. What kind of face am I gonna make it? Actually, no, we'll do the thumbnail right now. There's some people who actually like just hate the faces that I make in my thumbnail, so let's give them some extra ones. Oh, that one comes with noises. That doesn't sound too good. Okay, I think that maybe, one of these? Okay, so we've got some options. So what's going on? These VIP packs are very special editions of the Double Master set that is coming out. I'm gonna put a list up on the screen that will talk about the contents of what you get in one of these VIP boosters. Okay, so the breakdown is like this. You get 35 cards in total in the pack if you consider tokens as cards, which I do for the purposes of this pack. But if you don't care about tokens and don't consider them to be anything, 33 cards in one booster pack. So what's inside each of these, like breakdown wise? 2 foil showcase rares or mythics, 2 foil rares or mythics. So you're getting a total of 4 rares or mythics from these booster packs, 8 foil uncommons, 9 foil commons, 12 full art basic lands, 2 are foil, and 2 foil double-sided tokens. So with this sort of a setup and breakdown, you can see that it's in some ways, it's basically just 2 doubles masters packs kind of mashed together, right? That's the scenario we're looking at here. It's got the most important thing I imagine is going to be the foil rares and mythics. Now it's interesting that it says showcase rares or mythics, because there is some speculation as to whether that means box toppers specifically, or if it just means that Double Masters, on top of having box toppers, is going to have a different style of showcase card. Like, we don't have that much information about Double Masters to know whether at this point a showcase and a box topper are the same thing. Like, are the cards included in the special box toppers considered showcases? Because they're not called showcase rares when you look at other descriptions for like the products where they talk about these box toppers, like the regular draft booster. So that is one thing that we don't know off the top of our heads here. Now this, as I said, is 2 packs crammed together. This is the collector's edition version for Double Masters, right? When you regularly have a set that comes out like Ikoria, the upcoming Core 2021, they have a collector's edition of those sets, and those collector editions usually run about 5 to 6 times the cost of a regular booster. And in this situation, if you take a look at like the information where people were thinking that the MSRP, the price on these would be $40, is from websites like, I believe it was called Toy Arc, where some of this information first surfaced, and they were saying that the MSRP would be $40 for a pack. But when the regular packs are already half decently steep, like when a regular pack could cost you $15 or $20, depending on the prices that they're coming in at where you are. I mean, here in Canada, because of the exchange rate, we have higher prices. So the Double Masters packs here are going to be anywhere from $17 to $20 for one regular non-VIP booster. So if you take a look at the prices of the Double Masters packs and realize that if you put 2 of them together, then it's not just going to equal. They're not going to foil everything and crank this up and just charge you the price of a couple Double Masters packs put together. So it's not reasonable to believe that these packs are going to be $40. It's not logical. It makes way more sense to believe that yes, indeed, they are going to be $100 a pack. Part of the confusion is based on the way that this is broken down, because as Wizards has come up with new products, they've also come up with new ways of incrementally packaging them. And by that I mean for the longest time, we had the traditional standard draft box of 36 booster packs. Then they came up with the master sets, and they made the boxes somewhat bigger, but only included 24 booster packs. So the packaging is made more impressive to make you feel like the money that you're spending is on something more impressive. And I believe that's what's going on here as well, because when we see the documentation for these, we find that they are basically sold in 4-packs. So if you buy a case of these, you're going to get 4 individual double masters packs. There was some speculation that would actually be a 4-pack of 4-packs, so there would be 16 packs per box that you ordered. But looking at the breakdown of the cards that are inside it, it doesn't seem logical to assume that's the case. It does make sense to take a look at it and think that this is literally a 35 card pack or 33 card pack that they are going to charge $100 for. The fact that when you go from a regular booster to a collector's booster, it's a 5 to 6 time price multiplier, and you're still only getting the same amount of cards. Like a collector's booster doesn't have more cards in it than a regular draft booster. They are identical in contents in terms of the amount of cards that you get. The difference is that a collector's pack is all full of foils and special variations. Well, that's what's going on with this one as well, except that it's more than 2 packs combined. It's 2 1/3 packs, or if you don't count the tokens, then not quite that much. But it's basically like 2 and a bit bonus of booster packs combined in one package. So most likely what's going on with these is you will take out a box and it will have 4 separate boxes in it. And these boxes will probably be somewhere between the theme booster boxes that are bigger, the big cardboard rectangular boxes, not the ones that they used to sell regular boosters in Target, but the full-on, like, here's a theme booster, and they cost like the price of like 2 boosters regularly. Well, those have 35 cards in it, and they're this big kind of box, but the cards also are just kind of shoved in there, right? So that kind of a treatment feels like it would be underwhelming when it comes to this VIP product. Like, part of the whole VIP tagline, usually when companies create VIP products, it's like, look, you're going to be paying a big old premium on this, but we're going to make this feel special as a result. You're paying for like the extra bells and whistles. So one of the things will be the packaging. So more than likely the packaging will trend closer to a signature spellbook than a theme booster. Theme booster is like the low end of what I think they'll do, but think about the signature spellbook. Signature spellbook is a box that holds a booster pack that has 9 cards in it. Because it's a 9 little thin card pack, and you're paying like anywhere from $20 to $40 for one of these signature spellbooks, depending on where you are, they want it to feel more impactful. So they create additional packaging where you open up this box and inside it's nestled the booster. So that I expect that actually, theoretically, the VIP edition could have better packaging than a signature spellbook, but I'm not sure exactly how much of the VIP valuation is weighted in presentation. By that, I mean, I don't know how much Wizards considers the financial value of delivering a VIP package, like in terms of, oh, this is a really amazing box. Will the box be foil? Something along those lines. Because I think one of the biggest pushes in terms of the price of this pack is what's included. And I don't actually mean the rares or the mythics. By this, I mean specifically the full art basic lands. As far as we've been told so far, these full art basic lands aren't going to be included in regular double masters packs. Now, it may turn out that I'm wrong about that because we don't have a ton of information about the set, but the way it currently appears from the documentation that I've been able to scour is that these full art basic lands are only going to appear in the VIP pack. So you're going to get, if they break it down in a logical manner, you're going to get 2 of every of the 5 basic land types, your mountains, your swamps, your islands, plains, forests, all that, and you're going to get 2 random ones in foil. Now, previously, when Wizards has done this with like full art basic lands that you can only get in a specialized sort of way, it's akin to the unsanctioned setup, right? Where you know you're going to get 10 of these lands. And yes, the foils will be a little bit randomized, but overall, you're getting a set specific amount of special full art basics included with this. And the unsanctioned basics go for a pretty penny. So I think that Wizards is essentially creating a bar to keep these full art lands at a certain price by not including them in regular boosters, and that will make the VIP edition feel more special, because not only can you get foil and showcase versions and everything in it is foil and pimped out, everything is. The rares, the rares, the uncommons, the commons, everything has that higher level of like snazziness because it's the VIP edition. Now, if the lands were exclusive to VIPs, that's going to add quite the premium to those lands, because the prices of the other cards are going to be more market dictated by other forces as well, including the regular draft boosters. If you can literally only get these basic lands inside these VIP packs, they're going to constitute a considerable portion of the value that people are going to get from the VIP edition. So looking at all the information that's provided, I don't believe that it's reasonable to expect that the VIP edition is going to be $40 a booster. I do genuinely believe that the prices that we're seeing for the pre-orders in some locations that have it in the range of 92 to 100 and maybe a little bit more than that, because you're going to see a range depending on where you want to buy it from, is so basically boiling it down to a rough average, sort of set it at $100. It's an easy round number to deal with. I do believe that is the price area we're going to be dealing with, and it'll be interesting to see how, like, basically the market, the Magic customers react to this product. Obviously, there's always going to be people who are not happy when they make Magic products that are too expensive for that person to buy. I understand that very, very well, as I'm an individual who falls into that category. There are a number of products, especially with Magic, that I would love to purchase, but are simply beyond my means. So I understand that there will be a level of discontent over that, but in terms of people who are actually willing to splash out on more expensive products, is this going to be a hit? Because this is a big gamble in a way. Wizards is trying to sell $100 booster packs, which is the highest. I still feel like currently what they're doing is they're trying to find where the upper threshold of their customer base's appetites are, right? They know the low end, but they're still reaching to figure out where the high end is. And I have to admit that I am genuinely curious to see where the high end is, because every time they come out with a new product and I see a higher price, my brain just tells me this is going to sell. People are going to buy it. And this is the first one where I didn't instantly go, people are going to buy it, because at $100 a booster, that's a big ask. Yes, in a way it is like 2 boosters plus crammed together. But still, even if you break it down to 2 boosters, that's $50 a booster. That is a very big ask. So I just wanted to come and talk about what's going on with that. If it's something that you want to get, cool, more power to you. If it's something that you can't get, trust me, I feel ya, I'm in the same boat. At the end of the day, I just want to have a good time hanging with my friends, talking about Magic. So thanks for coming by, everybody. If you like what I'm doing here, support me on Patreon. It's the biggest way to make a difference for my channel. And I will see all of you very soon.